Hey, it's Greg from His Dolls, and today I'm making a custom rainbow high doll.
All my life I've been trying to be me.
So yeah, this is going to be a video making a custom rainbow high doll, my first custom rainbow high doll, and it's going to be a mini Mia, mini Greg, which I'm really excited about. I'm kind of nervous. It's going to be a pretty simple one, but I'm excited. I don't know, it's like my first custom rainbow high doll. So first off, I'm gonna show like what we're starting with, and that is this Aiden here. So this is my replacement Aiden. If you watched my Aiden Russell review, I have him right here. His hand right here is actually broken, like it's completely disconnected. This jacket keeps it in place, but the peg on this hand is messed up. So I emailed MGA about it, and they sent me a replacement Aiden. Since I'm displaying him in Ash Silverstone's jacket, I don't really need to. I don't need to switch him out. I'll just leave him with this. As long as I'm displaying him like this, it's fine, which I don't have any plans to change his look. But that means, oh no, his stand just came apart. But since I'm going to be keeping that as my display Ash, that means I have an extra Ash now from MGA, and this is the replacement. I have spent like the last 2 weeks detinseling his hair, so you may still see some tinsel in there. I tried to get most of it, but for the most part, he's detinseled, which took forever. Like, I I hope this is the last time I ever have to detinsel an Aiden doll, because it was so, like, not stressful, but just so much work. Like, it's insane how much work it took. But he is done. He is detinseled. And oh, also, I wanted to give an update. MGA also sent me a replacement shirt because his original shirt had a tear right here. So they sent me this doll and the shirt together. So yeah, so this is my replacement Aiden, but I'm gonna actually customize him into a mini version of myself. I've always wanted a miniature version of myself, but all the boy Rainbow High dolls, they've been of a darker skin tone. As you can tell, I'm pretty pale. And I think this is a pretty close match. It's at least the closest they've made so far. And I'm going to try and turn this Aiden into me. So there's a couple of things that are going to be necessary to do that. One is my eyes are not this blue purple. I have like gray blue eyes. And for that, I actually kind of took Ash's eyes, kind of a Jeepers Creepers look. But his eyes, which I have over here, kind of have like the gray blue. It's not an exact match. Like this has some like aqua tone into it. But I think it's pretty close, and I think it's going to be a lot closer than these like deep blue purple eyes that we have going on. Another thing he's going to need is hair dye. For the hair dye, I have the Rit Brown. So I'm going to be dyeing his hair. And it's not the first time I've dyed hair. Actually, the first time I ever dyed hair. So I guess this doesn't really count as my first custom. Well, kind of. But you see Winter Break Jade back there. I'll try to like just show it off. She has like black dye in the back. Wanted to give her kind of like the Harley Limestone hair color situation. So I've technically dyed hair before with Rit dyes, so I'm not too worried about that. And then I have some clothes and stuff prepared. I need to make an accessory. So there's a lot to go into this doll. But I guess that's about it. And now we just kind of jump into it. I'm used to this being like the longest part of my videos. The only things I will say right off the bat with I'm concerned about is one, I do have like light facial hair, and I might paint that on. I'm gonna actually test it on Ash Silverstone to see if I like how painting on the facial hair looks, and if I don't like it, we're just gonna give clean shaven and it'll be fine, close enough. But hopefully it works out because again, I do have facial hair. Then the hairstyling is something I'm a little worried about. It looks really fluffy right now because his hair's been washed. But so with this Ash, you can see like I'm able to style it, and I think this one has longer bangs than this one did. As you can see, like his bangs are super short on my original Ash, which is fine. It looks really nice the way I styled it. But I don't know that I'm going to be able to do my hair because I tend to just like kind of swoop it over it and leave like a couple bang pieces hanging down or something. And I don't know if he's going to have enough hair to do that, but we're going to try to represent a hairstyle similar to mine in any way we can. As close to as we can. So yeah, I guess let's just go ahead and jump into customizing. We're going to start with the eye swap and then probably jump to hair dye. And we'll just see where it goes from there. So let's go. All right, so here's Aiden after his eye swap. I didn't film the eye swap because it was the first time I've ever done an eye swap. It was really complicated. I was using a hair dryer to like warm up the face so I could actually like move it. It's still a little warm. You can still see it move a bit. But it was just a lot of stuff, and so it was too hard to film, especially again using the hair dryer. So this is him after the eye swap. If you want to see an eye swap, there's a lot of videos on YouTube. I think the eyes are pretty nice. They're even bluer than us. For some reason, they have like this aquaish, kind of comes off green a bit, but it's the closest match I have for right now. Like this one seems like closer to my eyes. This one is brighter. They're both from Ash, but they're like two different eyes, right? Like this has so much more color into it compared to this one. Anyways, we have him prepared here. I have a towel that I'm gonna use for this has accidental bleaching on it, so we can mess it up, no problem. I filled up my sink, it is not focusing, with like warm water. And then I have the Rit dye, so I'm just gonna pour a couple of drops. Oh my gosh, the lid's already open on this side. Oh, was that too much? I don't know. And I'm just gonna go back and forth testing it. Like, I don't think that was too much, but like, you can see it. I'm just gonna kind of like do a couple of drops till I think it's a good consistency, I guess, and kind of just like do test drops and see how it takes to his hair. Okay, so I don't know how well you can see, but like it definitely has a brown tint to it. So let's do our first dip and see what happens. I don't think it's really gonna do anything with like this little bit of dye into it, but I just wanted to show at least the first dip. Yeah, so we don't really have anything. The water's also not boiling. I wanted to try like non-boiling water first to see how that does. But I'm prepared to go to boiling water. That's what I had to do for the black, but I didn't want to go too dark too quickly, so I was testing it this way. And then if we need to go boiling, we will do that next. But it looks like we're not getting anything here yet, so I'm gonna add a couple more dye, and a bit more dye, and if that doesn't work, then we're gonna jump to using boiling water. Okay, as you can see, I've added a lot more dye, and his hair is definitely starting to like, it's a lot duller. We still have bright colors. I think I'm gonna have to go to boiling water. But like when it goes in here, he's definitely like, the dye is definitely taking to a certain extent because his hair is not as bright and shiny as it was before. It's like, I don't want to use the word neutralized, but it's definitely a lot more toned down. But I think I'm going to go to boiling water now and try that out because I think we're going to have better results with that. Okay, mini dunks and adding extra dye has happened, but I think we got it. Also, do you see the tinsel that's still in here? I cannot believe there's still tinsel in this head. So I'm going to have to go in and pick those out. But like, we got brown hair. It got the flocking and everything. It looks pretty great. I think it's pretty close to my hair color. We'll be able to tell better later. But yeah, so eye swap and hair dye done. Okay, so I'm getting ready to paint the beard. I'm using this little sponge brush and some acrylic brown paint I got from Walmart. I've been practicing on Ash over here. He's been a great model. I think I've gotten good enough with my technique. I did it a couple times, so wish me luck. Okay, so we are now actually at the reveal of the doll. I have finished him for the most part. I didn't film everything I did. As you guys saw, like there's a lot of things I did off camera. This was like my first deep custom. Again, I did customize this jade back here. But other than her, this was my first real custom, and like I was very repetitive and like so detailed and meticulous and slow. So a lot of this I did do off camera. I promise in the future I want to do more customs. I'll try to include more of the process. But he is finished and I am ready to show him off. So this is Mini Greg. So as you can see, he has his eye swap. I painted on his facial hair, styled his hair, dyed his hair. I have him an outfit, which is actually from a seller on Etsy. I'm gonna put their their shop here because I want to give them a shout out. They did great. I based it off of this outfit. I'm gonna put the outfit over there. So like I think the pants turned out amazing. The shirt, however, it's not. I didn't want it to be a shiny material, but it ended up being that. But that's on me, not the seller, because they sent a photo and I just didn't realize that it was a shiny material they were using. So the material isn't exactly, but I think it's a pretty faithful recreation of the outfit. It's one of my favorite outfits. And I made him a silver necklace because I like to wear some type of necklace. It depends on what it is. Then he has a watch, which is actually from the Disney Illy Cinderella fashion pack. She came with this watch, and honestly, it does a good representation of the silver watch I like to wear. I wear a lot of if I'm gonna wear metallic jewelry, it's gonna be silver. So let's see. I definitely want to get him more clothes because I feel like this is cute and everything, but it doesn't fully represent like my fashion. I also I don't even really know how to describe my fashion. I really like clean, like simple, like this for example. Like I love some type of designed pants with like a solid shirt, like a black or a white. In the fall, I'm always in flannels, like different types of flannels with like flowy fabrics, ripped jeans, and stuff like that. So I don't know, my style goes back and forth, but I think this is like a really good start. I'm really happy with how he turned out. I'll do up close. I did his beard with like a little sponge brush, and it's good because I have patchy facial hair and so does he, so like that works. I think it's a little darker than it needed to be, but that's okay. I also, if you look close, I gave him some moles, so like some up here, some here, one down here, which I do have moles. You can't really see it this detail, but if I come up closer, you can see like the different moles I have. Also, you can see my pimples if I get that close, so I'm gonna scoot back. But yeah, I am actually really happy. Like, do I feel like he perfectly matches me? No, I think the eyes should be grayer and less blue. Because I do have blue eyes, but I'd say they're more gray than this like light blue color, but pretty close match. The hairstyling was really difficult. I think I did pretty good, but it was very difficult. I ended up having to wet it and gel it multiple times. So actually how I do my own hair is I'll usually like dampen it because I get really bad cow legs, which Mini Greg can relate to. I get really bad cowlicks, so what I have to do is I'll like damp my hair and then I'll put on like a beanie or a hat or something so that all the hair down here will lay pretty flat. And I'll leave the bangs out and I'll just like tussle them around or something. So I actually did the same with him. I got his hair with some hot water, wet, and then put some gel in it, and then put Jade's beanie on him to like hold it in place. And it worked pretty good. You can see like this hair is wanting to come up. But overall, I think it's pretty good. As close to doll scale replication of kind of what I do with my hair is kind of cool. The hair dye came out. My hair is actually a bit darker, but I like this color on him. I like how it looks. And honestly, in the summer when I spend more time out in the sun, my hair lightens like most people, like sun bleaching. So it does get kind of close to this color. You can probably see it in some of my old videos last year from around last summer. But yeah, I'm really excited. I think he turned out pretty good. It was really fun to do a custom. Like this is probably the most in-depth custom I've done so far. And I had a lot of fun with it, and it's kind of cool for it to be me. I said at the beginning of the year on my Instagram, I had a couple of goals I was setting for my like dog collecting and this YouTube channel and Instagram. And one was to do more customs. And yeah, I'm really happy with my first custom of 2023. He's definitely can be like a little mascot now. He's really cute. Yeah, I think he's really great. I feel like I want to get some like art done of him, or would I get it art done of myself? I don't know, but I definitely want to get him some more outfits, so I will be all over Etsy. Oh, and also these are Ash Silverstone's shoes, but I'm definitely going to be on Etsy shopping him. He needs some flannels, he needs some tank tops. Oh, I love like really short shorts that I can roll up. Actually, very similar to Aiden's shorts. Like I would wear those in a second. I actually have some shorts that look just like Aiden's. Oof. So we need to expand his wardrobe because while some of the fashions we've got for the boys are pretty cool, I wouldn't wear too many of them. So yeah, I'll definitely be expanding Mini Greg's fashion. And I also want to get like a different stand. I'm using river stand at the moment. This is one of my favorite colors, so it works, but I want a white stand because one, again, white's my favorite color, and two, I think like a different colored stand because I'll be wearing different colored outfits probably for this guy. um yeah, but other than that, let me know what you guys think. Do I look anything like my mini me, or is there like I need serious work on it? I don't know. I feel like the facial hair is a little off because like I don't connect, but I couldn't get it to not connect without making a huge mess. So there's like little things, but I'm probably being like overly critical. Like, I don't know. I think he's great. Anyway, that's gonna be it. Let me know if any of you have made a mini me or if you plan to or anything like that. I had a lot of fun with it, and it's really cool that I'll be able to display a like version of myself with my collection. I'm really excited about that. He's gonna be chilling over here with my Carmen that I've been obsessed with. So yeah, I guess that's it. As always, you can find my Instagram tagged below where I'll post photos of my collection. I'll definitely be posting some photos of him. I'm not sure what I'm gonna do yet, but I'll figure it out. And of course, I appreciate a like, a comment, and a subscribe. It really helps my channel out. And yeah, let me know if you guys are excited for more customs. I know typically I just do reviews here, but now that I've gotten into the groove of doing reviews, I'm excited to do more things that like I don't know, like creative things that I've come up with, like that big project I keep talking about. It's probably not going to come till summer, guys. I'm so sorry, but we've had some holdups. We've had some big things going on, but it is coming and I'm really excited about it. And yeah, I guess that's it. So let me know what you all think down below, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.